Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. As always, I'm Patch, that's Alex, and that's Will, and this is the Small Caucus Podcast.
Yes,
This
sir.
is, we're 6 months in, and we're on episode 9.
Yes. Our weekly releases have been prompt.
Yeah. We're on a pace of 1.5 episodes per month.
Not bad.
It
Yeah,
could
not
be
bad.
much worse. I
Could
thought
be.
they wouldn't last more than 1 or 2. So
Yeah.
And yet, here we are.
all the boys
Look at us.
together.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Probably not many people. That's good.
Nope. All of our millions of followers are like, give us the next episode.
They've just been dying. I've been getting DMs on the Twitter that I don't have. Like, man, when's that next
We're
episode
sliding
coming?
into your DMs, baby.
So many people, especially
Pete.
women, all the time.
You got to get on Twitter so you can post the wordles every day.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
you're
I just
missing
send it.
out.
I just send it in the little group chat. That's
Yeah,
Send
tweet
it
it,
to the
man.
losers.
yeah, but
Especially,
like, who cares?
oh,
You
lots
know?
of people care. Patch likes mine every so
The
often.
New York Times cares, man. The New York
They
Times.
do.
They just bought Wordle.
I mean,
Yeah.
they jumped on that. Like, what, white on rice? Is that what they say?
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, if you were doing Oodle, the less
Oodle.
favored math version, and post that on Twitter, it will be liked by the creator, which is,
Yeah. I got a like from him.
I think it's
there
a
you go,
great
real big.
concept. I don't wake up in the morning being like, oh, what simple arithmetic can I do today? You know, like the word one's kind of fun, but like the math is
Yeah.
like there's no numbers I don't know. So like the word could like surprise me. I'd be like, oh, I forgot about that word. But like the math is just like it's just math. It's not that appealing. No offense. If the creator of Oodle's watching this, good idea, but not for me.
Just gonna have him
Respectfully.
ban you from Oodle. Ban you for slandering his name.
I
Dude,
wouldn't
I actually
even,
had
I wouldn't mind.
I had an idea based around Wordle that I had on vacation. So, as some people know, I'm in game development, and I want to start working on some like small indie projects just on my own. And I had this idea to make a platformer that is like the terrain of the platformer, the levels are just all of the Wordle answers put together. So the green would be like the floor that you are walking along, and then like yellow could be like interactable objects or enemies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That is very
Yeah.
cool.
So I would stitch them all together in a level, and then for each section below it, have whose answer it was and on what day.
That'd actually be very cool.
Yeah, I might try to get into that.
Is it just me, or like I use the same first word every day?
Is it
It's
No,
penis?
just,
scumbag.
I mean, like I do, because it's five unique letters. It's got 2 vowels, and then like so my word is stare, stare. If there's none of that in there, then I go to build, build. So I hit like all the vowels except for O, but like O, like he's kind of
Yeah.
barely a vowel. Let's be honest.
If you're
I
just
think
going for
why?
vowels, you can do like Oasis.
Oh yeah, but it's double S though. It's double
Yeah,
S. It's a
that's
game.
always
Like you're
tough.
losing a letter there. It's a gamble. I am a gambling man, though. I will say.
Yeah, I did that for a while. I used to. Well, first I did. My roommate Evan said he saw some video and like some developer creator said, yeah, the best word to use is pro-8. I used
Yeah,
that for a little while and then I was like, this is scummy. So I
It's what?
switched to irate.
somebody created like an algorithm that can always win on Wordle using like specific first words, and then
What was the
based on
first
what
word?
letters you get.
Pro-8.
Like
ROATE.
ROA. What does that even mean? It's
He
like
just
rotate.
No
found a
idea.
word. He found a word that contains the most used letters in
Yeah.
the English language.
Oh yeah. O's in there? You sure?
Yeah, it works. So I don't use it anymore though because I felt scummy. But
Yeah.
Feel that?
Shall we introduce the beer of the week?
Oh yeah.
All right. This beer is near and dear to my heart. It is a Michigan beer. They're fucking everywhere in Ann Arbor. And this one is one of my favorites. Belle's Two Hearted Ale. This shit is a fucking great IPA. On the heavier side, but 7% gets you
Oh
fucked
boy.
up and it tastes good.
Hell yeah. When I was
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was out in Chicago, I loved. I think it was Palette, the Goose Island
Lost
Palette.
Palate. Yeah, I picked up a case of that when I picked up this one. You just
Dude, my
always gotta have that on
my
stock, dude.
dumbass when I was reading it, I was like Pilate. I was like, is that how you spell Pilate? And then I was like, oh.
Lost Pilates beer.
I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, Palette. Yeah. Really like to think outside the box on that
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Cheers,
Shall we?
Oh,
boys.
cheers. Cheers.
Episode
Cheers.
9. Don't hit your phone over.
Yeah, right. I gotta restart. Very hopsy. It's got good legs. Or is that wine?
That's wine, I
It's got
think.
Wine.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say
Legs
wine.
for
They're like, oh, it's
days,
got good
dude.
legs. Like, you know those people who like drink wine, but like they act like drinking wine is like a not like a career, but like, you know, they think they're hot shit because they drink wine. Like that's
Yeah.
what they say.
It's
Oh,
like the
this
people
wine
that
really has
make
legs.
it's like the people that make weed their entire personality, but with
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah, right? Like, cool. Does it taste good? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's all you needed to tell me.
Some good earthy tones to this one.
These
Yeah.
earthy, earthy tones.
I'm getting hints of walnut, is that?
Oh yes, yes. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, speaking of aftertaste, so like Sam Adams Cold Snap is like the winter beer. I was like, I love Cold Snap, but I was like drinking it the other day. I was like, this tastes just like it's regular Sam Adams. It just has a different aftertaste. And like I just love the aftertaste. So I feel like I'm drinking Cold Snap, but I don't even like drinking it. I just like having the aftertaste like after.
So, thoughts on the beer?
Good. Solid.
What do you
You ready to we ready to rate?
Yeah,
I'm ready to
go
rate.
ahead. You
I
first,
would
baby.
give it just like a solid beer. Like I could see myself like if I see this on like a night out, I would order it, you know, especially like 7%. Like I feel like I'd start the night with this, maybe one or two of these, and then maybe go lighter, or maybe you know mix in the girly drinks once the blood alcohol level goes up. But I'd give it like a solid like 7.7,
7-7. Strong score.
7.7.
Christ. Okay. Um,
Let her rip, Will.
guess I'll go.
Yes.
God, you said 7-7, man. You're saying such
I,
great things about it too.
it's good taste, good aftertaste, decent fuck you up potential. So
I mean, it's definitely
you know,
heavy. Not
That
the
it is.
It's not the best IPA I've ever had. It's not no cane. It's no cane head
no
high.
pain.
But it's not bad. Like I don't hate it. This again, this is probably a similar response to like other IPAs. Like I would drink it. You say, hey, here's a beer. I'm not gonna say no. So I will give it a 6.4.
Ooh, I thought he was gonna hit us with the Takashi.
That's a special number there.
If that's a special number, then this is a special episode. 6 months, episode 9, 69. Funny number, haha.
420 total minutes of
So
podcasting. Imagine.
that would be good. All right, Patch. Are you saying 6.9 or?
No.
No, okay.
I love this beer. I've had it a significant amount in my time at Michigan. I'm gonna give
Allegedly.
this allegedly. Yeah, I mean only after I turned 21, of course.
Of course.
And before.
No, but I'm definitely giving this a solid 8.4.
Nice.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind.
Patch,
love the
I wanted
taste.
to I did want to hear more about your most recent vacation.
Oh
With,
yeah.
yeah.
So Jess and I celebrating 5 years together.
Crazy.
Well,
Congratulations,
yeah.
though.
Congrats, yeah.
So we decided to spend our anniversary in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. We went to this all-inclusive resort for, I think it was 9 nights, 10 days, including the travel days.
Nice.
We just got back. We left, what was it? Not this past Friday, but the one before that, and just got back on Sunday. And it was fucking amazing, dude. Getting out of the cold, getting into the sun, just like
True.
having absolutely nothing to do for over a week but sit at a pool, get tan as fuck, and just like I read like 3 books while I was there, which was nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Do you go on any like I don't know what to call it, like
Excursions?
excursions? Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah. That's the word they use.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Well,
you're right.
then,
You're
yeah.
right.
Then I stand by what
Um,
I said. That's a good word.
yeah. We went on 1 excursion. We were gonna go on 2. One on the Wednesday we were there and one on the Friday we were there. But then Jess got food poisoning for like a day and a half while we were there.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
that is
That's
Yeah.
not
tough.
fun.
Nah, it wasn't great, but also like our room was a swim up suite, so right out of the back sliding
Ooh,
doors was a pool that you could just walk into.
that's dope.
That's
Yeah, so
sick.
while she was laying in bed hating life for a day, I was just right out the back chilling in the pool, reading, drinking some beers.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any foods that you tried down there that you would normally have in America, I guess?
Um, Not really foods, but there was this one drink down there that they call the baby maker. Um, it's supposedly an aphrodisiac,
Uh-huh.
and it is like a bunch of like herbs and roots and stuff put into a bottle,
I thought
and
you were
then
just gonna say it was straight tequila. I was like, oh,
you pour in red wine, honey, and rum, and you
Uh-huh.
let it soak in the like herbs and roots that are in there before you serve it. And it was fucking great, dude. We brought home 2 bottles of it.
oh, sweet.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, good
So it
stuff.
tasted good too.
Oh, it tasted great.
Hell
Tasted
yeah.
great, dude. And then yeah, we made some babies, so we're
I
expecting in about 9 months.
Nice, nice.
I was about to ask. I was like, when are the babies coming? But it's good to know. We'll have a new
Um,
member of the podcast.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I'll bring him on. I'll bring him on in 9 months. It'll be great.
Crow-Houlihan Jr.
Literally name him that, Crow-Houlihan Junior Crow.
But like his middle name's Junior. They're like, oh, is that your dad's name? He's like, no,
Uh,
just call me Crow-Houlihan Jr.
but yeah, going back to the excursion. So we were originally supposed to do 2, but then we canceled the Friday one and pushed the Wednesday one back to Friday. And so the one we actually ended up doing was dune buggying through the forest.
Ooh,
And then the second half of it was zip lining through the forest.
that's
And
Nice.
dope.
there was this one line that was it was 800 meters, so almost a full kilometer, and it went over a big river.
Oh
That's
shit.
It was
sweet.
really sweet.
That's
Be
cool.
honest, like when you were up there, did you trust it? Like, were you like looking at it like, yeah, there's no way it's gonna break or I'm gonna
I
fall? Like,
They said the weight limit was like 295 pounds or something, so I was
all
like,
right.
"I'm clear,
Yeah,
I'm good."
you're fine.
But it's like, how do they know that's the weight limit? Like, if the wire broke and you got a new wire up, like you got to find the new weight limit of that wire. I don't
Yeah,
know.
It
true.
might be different. Yeah.
I would still do it. That sounds so fun.
Yeah. The next day though, so when you go on those zip lines, you have to keep your legs like crossed and your knees up. So you're
Hmm.
basically holding a crunch
Right.
for the entire line of the zip line, and we did 12 zip lines. The next day, I woke up and I was like, "Why the fuck am I in so much pain?" I didn't realize I was just sore from that workout that I had going on.
You like laugh or cough, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the worst of it was, like, I would go to lie down on a beach chair and just, like, leaning back to
Oh
put my
yeah.
back on it, and
yeah.
it was just, like, killing me.
Because that's just like the slightest use of those muscles, just to, like slowly let your back go down. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be like a good excuse to just like zip line all the time. Like, yeah, I'm just working out. Like, just got to get the 6-pack going for the summer. Just
yeah.
always zip lining.
Not a bad idea.
No, but yeah, it was fun. The dune buggying, they like made like trails through the forest, and they were pretty much all just like mud. And so you're getting like splashed mud everywhere. And on the way back, so I drove the first half, and then we switched, and Jess drove the way back. And on the way back, there was this huge, probably like a foot deep puddle of mud on the end of a decline.
Oh boy.
So Jess was driving, and we're just like, oh, let's fucking hit that full speed.
Oh, of
We
course.
ran in, and it was like a tsunami wave of mud splashed over the hood, soaked us. So for the zip
Oh my
lining, we're just
god.
caked in like dried mud.
That's kind of cool though, you know?
Oh yeah,
It's
it
part
was
of
a
the
good time.
experience, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
like I would
that's
say you're more glad that you floored it
yeah.
over
Oh yeah.
if you didn't floor it.
I've
I
got
mean,
a
the
good
first thing
video
you
of
learn in boating school.
part of it, so I'll show you guys the video next time I see you.
Yeah,
Hell
definitely. I'd be intrigued to see how that goes. But so okay. Now you guys are back in Chicago and you are moving.
Yeah, yeah.
So
On the 19th, on my mom's birthday, we're
19.
moving
Well, yeah, that's
2 miles north up to Lincoln Park, where a lot like we'll be way closer to a lot of our friends.
okay.
And then the new area we're going to, like, it's not this downtown high-rise
Right.
concrete jungle shit, which I'm done with now. Like, I
Yeah,
lived
really?
here for 6 months, and I'm
Fuck
just
that
like,
shit.
get me up to like some more residential. Like, I want to be able to take a walk and not see high rises and homeless people everywhere.
Yeah.
Hoboken.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Wait, so Lincoln Park. I don't know if you ever went to my brother's apartment, but I believe he was by Lincoln Park-ish. That was like what his area was called, right?
Yeah, Lincoln Park's a pretty massive area.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But yeah, it's probably near where he was. It's a pretty poppin' spot. The street that we're living on has like 2 pizza places, like 4 bars. It's fucking sweet.
Nice. That's
I will
Yeah.
say, no offense to the deep dish pizza in Chicago. New York style's better. I
Agreed.
think
I fully
think
agree.
Are you
deep
kidding
dish
me?
is too much marinara or whatever tomato sauce and just like
It's not a
so
pizza.
much.
It's like
Yeah,
it's an entree.
Yeah.
You don't go get like a slice of deep dish. It's like,
No, you
yeah.
got a full fucking pie.
and then you want to
And
throw
then
up
you
after
eat
one
it for
slice.
leftovers for the next week.
Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta admit, that deep dish that, you tried when you were here, Lou Malnati's, that shit is tight.
No, it was
See,
good.
that's what I had
I
too
just
when I
like
was
New
there.
York style better.
Yeah.
Like to me, it was too saucy. Like it was just like so much sauce and then not a lot of cheese and like the bread was obviously like very thick, but like it
The
felt like I
crust
was
is
just
the best
eating
part of that
sauce
place.
and the sauce was like going everywhere.
Well, I
I
feel
was
like
just like,
No,
oh.
yeah, so we got 2 pizza places on our street. One is a deep dish place, and one is a New York style thin crust.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But
We got
What
options.
you need.
you know
The
what?
best of both worlds.
I feel like even comparing them is kind of just like there's no point. Because I feel like they're both pizza. I think they're just so different in like how they're made,
It's the same
what you
ingredients.
use.
Dude, a
Well,
deep dish pizza takes 30 minutes to cook.
yeah,
Sheesh.
a long time.
So you gotta order that shit, like, way beforehand.
Yeah, but I don't know. Either are good, but nothing beats New Jersey style.
New Jersey style.
Dude,
New Jersey.
nothing beats
Joy.
Joe's in New York. That is the best pizza in America.
I haven't been.
I don't
I don't
think
think.
I've
Have
ever.
I? No.
It's great. Next time you're in New York, you should hit up Joe's. It's on, I think, Carbine Street.
Yeah, I definitely know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Every
yeah.
time someone from New York tries talking streets, it's like, oh, it's on the corner of 31st and 6th Street. I'm like, how is 31st Street next to 6th Street? Isn't there like
Well, it's by 36th Ave and 6th Street or something because
it'll
Yeah.
it'll
it's
never make sense. It'll never make sense.
north
The
south then
avenues
east
are
west.
like the avenues are some like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, no. Aren't the avenues
Park.
left to right?
No, I think the streets are left to right, or the streets are like latitude. The avenues
Right.
are.
And avenues, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it's.
So it's
I thought
complete.
it was all just streets.
No. That's how you tell apart the numbers when if someone says, like you just said, 36th Street and 8th Ave.
I
That's
thought it was just
36
36th
up,
Street and
and then it's
8th
8th,
Street.
over whatever the hell it is.
It makes sense to me, but like asking me to navigate that is like.
And the avenues, the lower numbers are east side or west side, and the higher numbers are east side.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hoboken's
It makes sense,
good.
but like it doesn't.
I mean, like, dude, I lived there for just like 2 months over one summer, and you get used to it real quick.
I just hate the city, so I don't plan on getting used to it ever.
Ding, ding, ding.
But
Comment of the night. Yeah, I'm not
I
a
don't
big
hate.
fan.
I don't hate like all cities. I specifically hate New York City. I don't like. Love all their sports teams, but
I just don't care to go.
yeah,
I got, I'm as big as I am in Hoboken. That's biggest kind of city
it's
area.
not the same.
No. I don't need to
Everything's
go
so
any bigger.
expensive. The people suck. It's not clean.
Well,
The
New York
parks aren't
City
even
does
that
smell
cool.
like hot garbage all the
Yes.
time
Yeah.
because there's no alleyways, and so people just leave their garbage on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's just the
so
way
dirty.
of life in New York.
It's so dirty. Like I visited Boston. I was like, this city's so like clean. Like that.
Yeah.
I was
Boston
like,
sucks, dude.
Oh no, I love Boston.
I liked Boston.
Boston is the worst city in America.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Dude, there's a fucking highway going right through the middle of the city.
Is there?
I don't know if it's the middle of the
I
city,
was-
but
I don't
like
think it's
you
like
go
the
to like
middle, but
when I went to visit what was it, Northeastern's out there?
Yeah.
isn't Northeastern
you
on
get
the
from,
outer
like-
part of Boston?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know exactly where.
I
I
think
just know
they're
it's in
pretty
Boston.
in the city. But like there's just a big ass fucking highway going right through the middle of it.
I don't
Also,
know.
that accent sucks ass.
Yeah, the accent's a little.
Yeah.
I think it's funny though. Like that's why like I don't mind it because I think it's hilarious. You see that one guy on TikTok? What's his name? He looks like a goofy dude with like black hair, and he always like he like cooks.
Oh, wait, the Italian guy?
The Italian, yeah, but like
And
oh wait, no, it's not a Boston. I'm
I feel
stupid.
like there's a lot of guys who cook on
Yeah, you
TikTok.
said the black hair and cooks with the goofy accent. I was thinking of the Italian guy who cooks. He's kind of
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, that's Italian, not Boston, but
I think they sound a little similar though.
well, you know what? I mean, most of the places I've been to in Boston have been around Fenway Park and stuff, and I like that area itself is just fantastic. And then I've been
Yeah.
in
I feel
South
like
Boston, but I don't know.
in a lot of cities, not all cities obviously, but in a lot of cities where a like ballpark is going to be a pretty fun area.
Yeah,
Like
Like,
Wrigley
no,
was
for
good.
sure.
Wrigleyville is fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really know
But
the
obviously
area by
that's
the
not all
Yankees.
cities, like, in
Yeah,
Philly,
that's in the
all
Bronx.
the sports complexes are just right next to each other, so it's just pretty much just like a fuck ton of parking lots surrounding every sports stadium there.
Right.
Pash, did you see what so obviously Tom Brady's retiring, maybe officially.
I think I know.
Officially.
who you're about to say.
Officially. Get him out of here. Thank
Are
you.
you talking about the Fox 29
I think
tweet?
so.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
most known for dropping a pass in the Super
I've got it
Bowl.
pulled up here.
Yeah.
From Fox 29 Philly, their Twitter account.
Uh-huh.
Tom Brady, known for dropping a pass in Super Bowl 52 and failing to shake Nick Foles' hand, has announced his retirement from the NFL.
Yep. Most known for.
That was that was put out today when he
I
think so.
That was today. So funny, dude.
So he's done? It's official?
He's done.
Now
I mean,
it's
anybody
time,
could have
it's time
seen
for
that
Danny
coming.
Dimes. Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
No, it's not
Especially
time for Danny Dimes. Get rid of him.
It's time for Danny Dimes. Come on, he'll have at least 20 passing yards this season. I'm excited.
Big
Just
upgrade
20.
from 5. As long as we don't have the alien back.
The who?
The alien, Mike Glennon. The guy who's been
Forgot
our
that guy
quarterback for
existed.
all season pretty much.
I know. I forgot he existed already.
And then the racist
Yo,
Jake Fromm.
Oh, is he
how
racist?
wild was the
Yikes! Yikes!
Antonio Brown walking off the field shit?
You know
Oh,
what?
that was crazy.
Everyone
nuts.
chalked it up to him being crazy, but I saw his like explanation for it, and I was like, honestly, kind of on his side a little.
Yeah,
Like,
they tried to make him play with an ankle injury, according
Yeah.
to him, and they gave him like a powerful pain suppressant, like injected it into him right before the game and said you're playing.
Yeah. And then he wasn't even like really. He caught one ball. Like they weren't even targeting him. He's like, why am I gonna hurt myself?
And it was
every
so close
play?
to the play, like end of the season.
Yeah, and it was against the Jets. It's like you don't
Well, the Jets were doing almost
Dude,
beat
the
them.
Jets were
For
beating
no
them
reason.
for the whole game.
Yeah,
I know, but
I was so disappointed when I saw that the Bucks came back from that, dude. I was like, fuck.
I like when every bad team gets a few wins because I'm like, then I just hope for the Giants to lose so we get a better draft pick.
Always.
And hopefully O-line.
Well, we got the new Bills OC as the head coach, so.
You think it's the OC that's the problem?
No. The offensive coordinator from the Bills is the new
Is going to be
coach.
our head coach. Yeah,
yes.
But like, you think our offensive coordinator is to blame for our O-line?
No.
He's going to come in and with all of his
he's going to be doing.
OC
He's going
experience.
to be the head coach.
No, I know, but he's got all this experience as an offensive coordinator.
No,
so
I think the problem with our picks the last couple of years have been because of our crappy coaches, crappy head coaches.
I just think it's weird that as much as I love Daniel,
normally done by the GM.
Sure, but the head coaches have
they're like
a lot of influence and sway in that. I mean, we also did fire what's his face?
Joe Judge.
No. Why can't I think of his name?
Dude, I don't know. I barely follow the Giants now, so this is hard for me to follow. But until they start winning, then I'll be there. Never doubted them for a second. I just love their like barely winning records. They're like, I think we're gonna go to the Super Bowl and win it.
This is our time. Oh,
speaking of
Gettleman left. That's what it was.
Speaking of bad
that guy existed.
I saw this tweet the other day that was like, Stafford in the Super Bowl and Eminem performing the halftime show is the closest thing Detroit has ever come to being in a Super Bowl.
Pretty much.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
I even know they're having Eminem. I wonder what he's gonna perform. It's got to be all of his
old
stuff.
It's a big cast.
Sick, halftime, yeah. It's Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick.
And Mary J. Blige.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I just love how I feel like the people attending the Super Bowl, I don't know if that's like their crowd. The
only people who can afford it are normally the older crowd. And
yeah, right.
I know my parents both said, yeah, I don't care for the Super Bowl halftime show at all. I was like, that's fair. That's very fair.
Dude, when my family went to the Eagles Super Bowl win, we met this dude who just I think he was a Giants fan or some shit, and he was there because he goes to every single Super Bowl every year. And we were just like, what the fuck are you doing with your money?
That is definitely not cheap.
How about instead of spending that money to go to the Super Bowl, bet on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, right.
I placed a bet already.
Oh, did you?
I bet on for the MVP.
Start of the year, I placed a $5 bet on the Niners to win the Super Bowl.
Oh.
And I was gonna win like $80 if they won. Which isn't it's whatever. But
I have a couple long running bets for that. I don't remember.
But everyone at the start of the season, because the Niners were losing a lot at the start of the season. Everyone's like, I was like, I think the Niners are gonna be a good team this year. And then everyone's like, oh, you're an idiot, dude. They suck. Who do they have? I was like, a decent team.
I was actually kind of surprised how well they did, to be completely honest.
Well, Deebo Samuel stepped up a lot. He was playing.
Especially after Raheem Mostert got hurt. Yeah. Everyone's like, okay, who the hell is this Elijah Mitchell guy, new guy? And he
He's
did so well this year.
Oh,
Mostert's like another McCaffrey. Like he's fast and talented, but he's just so injury prone.
So fast. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
I've got a $2 bet for the Rams to win the Super Bowl that I placed in the beginning of the season to win
Hell
28.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's a good
Oh yeah.
call. I think honestly the Rams are favored, right?
I hope they don't win though.
Everyone wants to see Joe Burrow with the
Yeah.
big dub.
I mean, I don't care who wins. I would love to see Stafford or Burrow bring it home
Yeah.
because they're both like great. I think someone said it well. This is like the first Super Bowl where we've had two non-controversial like teams or quarterbacks in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, and it's
I
like,
think as someone who's not a fan of either team, I'm glad to see both of them in the Super Bowl.
yeah,
You know, it's like I can't complain.
no Chiefs,
I
no
want the Rams
Bucks.
to win.
I would have liked to see Josh and the
Yeah, I would
Bills,
have
but
loved to see the Bills.
maybe another year they'll get it. Keep trying.
I love
But
how after that loss, because everyone wanted the Bills to win, they're like, we should think about changing the overtime rules. You know,
yeah,
maybe give both teams a chance because like no one wanted the Chiefs.
yeah, no one ever does.
I saw this tweet yesterday that someone was like, some Tampa fan was like, our only hope and savior for the coming years. And it was just a picture of Tom Brady with his Bucs jersey on, but they photoshopped Aaron Rodgers' face onto it.
uh,
Do you think
Curious.
Rodgers is gonna?
I don't know. I mean, I don't
I
even
don't
know
think
if did he
so.
just sign a 1 year when he came back this past year? Like, I don't even.
I
I
don't
think
even know.
so.
But like he's either gonna retire or not be on the Packers. I feel like.
Dude, I don't think he's going to retire. I think he's
No, he
too
won't
much of a
retire.
stubborn dickhead to
Yeah,
retire.
He wants to win.
I know. Was he front runner for the MVP?
Yeah,
Is he? Yeah.
yeah. I think
So I
he
mean,
had. I think he was top. Top. Well, he was top 5 for yards, passing yards. I know it was like Brady, Justin Herbert,
Herbert's a beast too.
Rodgers. Justin Herbert had a sneaky good year. I think the second most passing yards, which is nuts.
You know what's always great is, or what always will be great, is knowing that Tom Brady did not retire in a year that he won the Super Bowl.
I like
Yeah.
that. It's good.
I love that. He gets to retire with his head down low for this season.
I mean, he had the first half of his last game wasn't great, but he turned it up in the second half, and I remember him
I mean,
saying he was proud of that game either way, and that's how he wants to go out. I mean, he's going out as a GOAT, so much as
yeah.
I
Yeah,
hate him,
for real.
can't deny that.
I
So
don't even hate him. I think I just still hate the Pats. I still hate the Patriots. I don't ever want to see them be good again.
Dude, because Bill Belichick is literally a fucking cheater. Time and
Yeah.
time again. Fuck that guy.
I think every coach cheats, but Bill Belichick cheats the most. Like every
well,
coach
he's the
has to
best at
cheat at some.
cheating. He's the best
Yeah.
at cheating.
No, he's not. He gets caught so often.
Yeah, but
and
yeah,
they
but
just
yeah,
don't
but
do shit
the
about it.
difference is that his cheating has the highest success rate.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah,
what?
that's true.
He's the best at having dirt on the NFL commissioner.
Yeah.
That's what he's the
Got to
best
be a thing.
Well, he's also
That's
like
gotta be.
a defensive wizard. So I
But
mean,
his defense is always good.
yeah,
And then he always relied on Tom Brady to come back with those fourth quarter winning drives.
exactly. Tom Brady and for some in I think one of my friends said it best. Tom Brady is the best defensive quarterback in the league because when you said fourth quarter comebacks, somehow his defense just decides, okay, now it's time. Let's get an interception.
Yeah.
Then offense gets back the ball. They score and they need
And they
another touchdown. Let's get a
run it down.
fumble. And it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know. He just so fucking one.
I know, dude.
But
If I had his luck, I'd be buying lottery tickets every day.
yeah, and I wouldn't be. I'd be doing this full time, dude, every day podcast. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
Daily
Well,
podcasting.
no, I don't know about that, but I don't know.
All right. Are you guys ready for my my lyrics of the week?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Lay it
And
on us.
I came prepared to have him on the screen.
Nice.
Oh, so I don't have to.
Nice. Well, no,
Oh,
you can still
okay.
still say him because Patch can't see him. Only I can see him. But it's more for.
All right, gentlemen.
Wait.
Same with a cadence.
Wait.
I'm gonna say it monotone because, like, I feel like last time I did that by accident on one of them, and then you thought it was the actual
Yeah,
song.
you tripped me up with that
Shit.
on the last episode a month ago.
Yeah. All right. So here is number 1. Don't drive, no rental. Hopping out my benzo. Want a touchdown, so I put it in her end zone. Give a bitch dental. Got her going mental. Itty bitty waist with them double D breasts though. Bars.
Bars, dude.
And then this is number 2. I'm sipping tea. Beat what I eat. Kicked up the feet. No Assassin's Creed. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Good reflexes, like you knocked at the knee. With the little, like the doctor takes a little hammer thing.
Yeah.
So if you guys want me to repeat that, I can go for it. I'll probably say it a little faster if you do want me to, but or you can guess.
I'm currently reading it under Patch. Patch can't see the lyrics.
Yeah, give me another quick go around.
Okay, so number 1 is don't drive no rental, hopping out my benzo. Want a touchdown, so I put it in her end zone. Give a bitch dental, got her going mental. Itty bitty waist with them double D breasts though. And then number 2 is I'm sipping tea, beat what I eat. Kicked up the feet, no Assassin's Creed. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Good reflexes like you knocked at the knee.
I'm gonna let Will take the lead on this one.
Now, my first impression is the first one seems more like you.
Okay.
The second one, the flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I feel like I've heard that in a rap song before. But
feel like
that's
that's
the
a famous phrase. I
no,
think it
I
was Muhammad
know.
Ali.
No,
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, but I know that rappers have put it in because of, it's a famous line, everyone knows it, so they've put it in. But this Assassin's Creed thing just kind of stuck right in the middle of that. It's got me thrown off a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd say the first one is Pete.
I'm gonna go the second one. I'm gonna switch it up. They're both,
So that means one of you is wrong.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Who is
Very
more
true.
confident in their pick? You would say
I'm not confident.
Oh,
you're not.
I was
mean,
only
I'm
pointing to you.
totally fucking confident, dude.
I don't know. I think you did a really good job here, so I
This
honestly have
one's a
no
toss-up.
idea.
Thank you. So the first one is me, and then the second one is Ski Mask, the Slump God.
Oh, he plays video games. Of course he has
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed
and he
in there.
watches South Park too. I know he had a line about smoking on cat piss, which I think is a South Park reference.
Oh,
But
yeah, you're right.
the song is actually I think it's pronounced E-er, but it's like E-ER. It's like
Okay.
E-er, like like the
Yeah.
bed. And it's by it's DJ Scheme with Ski Mask and Lil Yachty.
Have I heard of that before?
I think DJ Scheme is the guy who did the like Denny, how you feel, like that guy.
Am I gonna
So
get
honestly,
banned
Pete,
for
I
playing
think your
this?
bars were better.
Danny Tower. Oh my God,
Thank you.
that's
Thank you.
literally when I search the song, it literally shows it. I'm sipping tea, beat what I eat, kick up the feet, no Assassin's Creed, float like a butterfly sting like a bee. Good reflexes like you got, like you knocked on the knee. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta replay the old Assassin's Creed games.
I think 2 was my favorite besides Brotherhood, because 2 was like the first one.
So good,
Yeah,
dude.
it was so well made for
Yeah.
its time.
Also, like the online was underrated in Brotherhood. It was
Yeah.
kind of fun.
I never played it. Yeah,
Dude, it
online.
was kind of like it gave me vibes of like
Wait.
the Among Us style game of like trying
Yeah.
to find the
Yes.
person that's like
that you're
I
hunting.
did
Yeah.
play that. Now that you say
Yeah.
that.
There were some people though that were like so good that it almost like
Yeah.
if you got them in your game, it just wasn't fun because I'd be getting killed like I would spawn like in Assassin's Creed, you're supposed to like blend in by like walking in a group.
Yeah.
Full disguise on, have done nothing out of the ordinary. 10 seconds ago, I spawned and I just get killed. I'm like, how did you know it was me? Like, you psychopath.
Yeah.
Dude just running around killing everyone. Crazy.
But yeah, Brotherhood was the best one, but 2 started off that saga of the Ezio
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. So sick.
Ezio Auditore.
The whole timeline thing was cool too. I think that like the story was told well. Like it was just
Yeah.
a really well made game.
Also, this is I feel like not a popular opinion for fans of the old Assassin's Creed games. I liked the Desmond storylines. When you play as Desmond outside of
Oh
the
yeah,
Animus
yeah.
in the real world,
Oh
I
yeah,
liked
I
that.
mean,
I thought
they
that
were.
was
I didn't have a
pretty dope.
problem with them. They're
yeah.
cool.
It was
Something
just
different.
like two things going on. So I thought it was like
Yeah.
It gave
it's
you a
all right.
break from the like actual storyline to like this overarching side storyline. I don't know. It was a cool aspect of the games.
I just enjoyed all of it. I thought it was just a very well made like it all just like made sense. I was like, oh yeah, okay. And I was just like go through it.
Yeah.
I did
definitely had
not love
problems.
Assassin's Creed 3 though.
Never played it, I don't think.
It was the one where you play as like half Native American, half colonial person.
Oh, is that when they're like
during the
guns were
Revolutionary
like?
War.
Yeah. I never
Yeah.
played that one. 2 and Brotherhood were I think the only 2 I
Twin
played.
Brotherhood were the best, dude. Actually,
Yeah.
also though, Black Flag when you're a pirate, that one was sweet.
Yeah, my
That was a
roommate was
sick-ass
obsessed
game.
with that one. He
Yeah,
always says, "Dude, that Black Flag is like the best." I'm like, "No, it's not." And then
dude,
I
it
just
it
never
could
played it.
be. I didn't finish Black Flag, but if I did, I think it had the potential to be the best game.
could have been.
I just got stuck on a level where you're there's a level where you're like captaining a pirate ship, attacking a fort on an island, and they have cannons blasting at you the whole time. And it's so fucking hard. Or maybe I was just terrible at the game.
Or both, you never know.
Yeah, it could be both. It could be both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Kind of speaking of video games, did you guys hear? Well, so supposedly the new Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 2 for 2022. However,
So they're doing another Modern Warfare 2.
right, but supposedly they have when they said all hands on deck, and when they say that they have 11 game studios working on Call of Duty. So like all of them, Raven, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Activision. I
Didn't they
saw a
just get bought
picture.
by
By Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the acquisition is like currently going through, so they
Yeah.
aren't already owned by Microsoft, but like Microsoft bought
Oh my
them.
God, it's already in
How does
alpha.
that work for their stock? Because it was like Activision Blizzard is like I think I have stock in that. So like, is that just liquid now? Or that just zero?
I don't know if
have
they're.
no
I doubt it's like a thing where Microsoft acquires them and then
They're not just going to become Microsoft.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still their own, I think, entity. They're just under probably the Microsoft umbrella, meaning just
Yeah,
Microsoft owns
because
them.
like I'm pretty sure Microsoft owns 343, the creators of Halo,
Yeah, yeah.
but they're still their own studio.
What is Bungie then? Like,
Oh,
I know
Bungie was
Bungie
just
Bungie
bought.
was just bought by Sony,
Yeah,
which is
Ooh,
interesting because Bungie used to make Halo games.
right.
yeah.
But Bungie has been bought before by a different company. I forget who bought them before, but like years ago, Bungie was bought, and then a couple years later, they bought themselves back. And now they're getting acquired again, this time by Sony, probably in direct response to Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Or
That kinda makes
Activision
sense.
Blizzard King, whatever it is.
Now I know when Microsoft bought Activision, it says the deal will go through. It's like sometime in 2023.
Yeah.
So does that technically mean that they don't technically own them until then, or
I think so. It's
Uh-huh.
like it's
'cause
all just
then
like lawyer shit
right, within
until
the
it
next
goes
like
through.
year or year and a half. Okay. Finalizing it, but they have started the process, I guess, too. Okay. That just confused me. I was like,
And like the hope in the industry, not the expectation, but the hope in the industry is that with Microsoft's acquisition, employee like what the fuck is the word I'm trying to think of? Conditions will
oh,
improve at Activision Blizzard because,
yes.
they're
They've had their fair share of
horrible.
problems.
Oh, are they bad with that?
They're horrible, dude. You
Yes.
didn't
Like
see all the
Amazon?
controversy? Like worse than Amazon.
Yeah.
Dude, there was
What?
like high-ranking people in Activision Blizzard knew about years of like sexual abuse of employees happening in the office and
And then,
covered
like,
it
wait,
up.
they didn't do anything, or they just didn't
They
care?
covered it up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
worse.
fucked up. And
What
also there's
the?
like instances of them like not paying their employees and shit. It's all fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
They're a very wealthy company. That's just weird.
Yes. That they are.
Yeah, I mean the acquisition was like $67 billion or something like that.
It's a lot of bones. Bones are their
It's a
dollars,
lot
you
of
Yeah.
know.
bones. The
A lot
bones
of
are their
worms and
money,
bones.
A lot of worms are their dollars, and so are the bones.
They'll pull your hair up, but not out.
but not out. They need to make another season of that show.
Yeah. Dude, do either of you guys watch the Haunting of Hill House or Haunting of Bly Manor?
I
Those
did.
shows on Netflix?
I watched Hill House. Might have watched Bly Manor.
So, the creator of those shows, Mike Flanagan, somebody like tweeted at him to make a show about the skeletons that come out of the ground and pull your hair up but not out. Sent him he tweeted out a script of like the first scene, and he had all of the actors from previous shows that he's worked on send in audition tapes
Oh
for
my
characters.
god.
So
Up,
funny.
but
That's
not
funny.
out. It's just like,
They come from the ground.
what if you have like a buzz cut? What do they do?
They can still pull your hair.
They pinch it and just pinch
It
it
would just
on
slip
the
out
like
of their hands.
like they gotta like really
Well, then they
get in
definitely
there.
wouldn't pull it out. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They just
but
palm your head.
oh man, oh
All right,
man.
gents. I think it's time for the superpower and the side effect that I came up with. This
Yeah.
was uh this was tough because I am shitty at coming up with superpowers. The side effect was easy, but actually I shouldn't even say that. I'll just say it. So your superpower would be that you can make food taste like whatever you want it to be. Like whatever, like you could eat literal like shit and like have it taste like apple pie if you wanted to. I don't know.
Good
Did
analogy.
have a similar one of it? Didn't somebody do this but with drinks?
It might have also been me. But here's the side effect, all right? Everything that you eat, you gain double the calories.
Ooh.
Oh, so you just eat celery. It's double the
Yeah,
native
eat
calories.
celery and make it taste like steak and lobster,
Yeah, but
baby.
don't you need like calories for energy? Like you
Well,
can't just
yeah.
eat
So,
only
Yeah, so
celery. Like
you
you'll
eat
have
no,
no
no.
energy.
mostly celery and then a donut.
Yeah.
But like, all right, but like you're gaining double calories, but like your stomach isn't being full of like as if you had double the calories.
Yeah, because
So
I guess you
like,
still need other like nutrients and stuff.
yeah,
But I feel
Hmm.
like you just eat a fuck ton of celery and then the
And then have
bare
like
nutrients
basic
you need.
nutritional meals that
Yeah.
are,
You just drink a bunch of Soylent. That shit where it's like a full meal of nutrients in a
oh
bottle
I've
of
yeah.
a
never
drink.
heard of that. what what I need to see what that looks like.
It's like, dude, it literally I've tried it because to get into Michigan, or not to get in, but before you go to Michigan, or at least our year before we went for LSA, School of Literature, Science, and the Arts, everybody had to write an essay about Soylent because I guess it was a hot topic at the time.
How do you spell?
And
Is it
so
Soylent?
Soylent.
Oh, Okay. Oh, soy. Like soy?
Soy, like soy. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I cut you off. Continue.
Oh yeah. But so just like everybody on campus knew about Soylent, and a bunch of people that I know have tried it. I've tried it. It tastes like mashed up wet cereal.
Is
Cheerios. It tastes like Cheerios.
All right. Like,
is there like this one I'm showing right here is mint chocolate chip.
Oh, they also made flavored ones. They have like mint chocolate chip. They have a coffee one that actually contains caffeine.
and what it's supposed to be just like super nutritious, like has all the
It's like a
vitamins and
meal.
minerals.
You could live off of just Soylent.
Yeah, but like you say,
It's like a
you
meal
could
replacer,
live
right?
like
People do it, dude. People do it. The creator of Soylent, I'm pretty sure, hasn't had a solid food meal in like 4 years or something.
Oh,
on
his
purpose.
poop's got to be bad, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably just
for real.
pissing out his ass all day.
You need that fiber, baby. Actually, probably
Yeah.
has fiber in there.
Oh no.
But it's also like super environmentally friendly. Like most of the
Oh, yeah.
nutrients come from bioengineered algae strains. So you just like grow a bunch of algae, strip the nutrients from it, and put it in a bottle.
Hell yeah. Not
Yeah.
not me, but like.
Oh, so we gotta decide here, Patch.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was like, how do we get on this? I'm like, oh wait.
So
Yeah,
again,
dude,
just
take
like
this.
the prompt would be you can make food taste like whatever you want it to be, like no matter what you eat. But every time you eat something, you gain double the calories.
So again, we're confirming though that if you eat celery, which while it has like 0 calories, technically because you're
And
chewing,
when
you're
you get
technically
like
losing.
double negative calories,
I feel like it's not double though because the celery
yeah,
isn't technically negative calories. It's just as 0 or 1 or whatever how
it
little.
has negative calories.
I thought
Or
it's when you because you're
No,
chewing,
it's 0
it's
calories,
technically
but you burning. Yeah,
digesting it consumes more calories than it gives you.
right.
So it would maybe be a little more. It would probably be like 1 calorie for
Yeah.
celery instead of
So that's
negative.
okay.
But I don't know, dude.
but like
So
texture
you could
texture
always,
stays the same.
yeah, texture is
Oh,
Yeah,
so you could like pretty much you could rarely have like a Five Guys burger or something like that, you know? Something super greasy and
so
oh yeah, exactly.
if I'm eating celery, I'm still getting that. You know.
Yeah, it'll
just
feel like
it
celery.
would
You could
taste
it
like
just tastes like whatever you
crunchy
want it to be.
lobster. I don't think I'm taking this. I like cooking too much, dude. I love
You
cooking. I
do.
can't give that up to just eat celery that tastes like whatever the fuck I want it to be.
You could still taste
Well, you could
things
just
as they
cook
are
something
too, by the
healthier.
way.
You could also just cook something that's like extremely healthy that you're not a big fan of, but it's fun to cook, and then just change how it tastes.
Plus, I feel like it'd be very hard to cook for other people because, like, to you, you
Yeah.
could just make
Oh
anything
yeah.
taste amazing, and then to them, it'd
Hey
be
guys,
like,
I made a bunch of raw beets, celery, and carrots. You want some?
I mixed it in with mayonnaise for some good texture. Like, oh,
Um.
The shittiest coleslaw ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would complicate things too much. I think
Yeah, I'm not
plus
taking this one.
I feel like not having a balance of stuff of eating like there needs to be stuff that you eat that you like and you don't like. And I feel like it would just kind of like make eating worse.
well, there would still be tastes that you don't like. It's just you don't have to make the food taste like that, you
No,
know?
I know, but like
You
if you
know what
think
would also
about
be
it,
kind of cool though is like you could just like boil some water, put it in a bowl, and make it taste like the best clam chowder you've ever had, or like an
That's true.
amazing soup, and it's just water, and
Yeah,
that's
just be
yeah,
0
water.
calories.
That's
yeah.
true.
But then again, you wouldn't be gaining any nutrients from it, so you would just wither away and die.
Well, no, Patch. Actually, because when we were talking about this before, he mentioned that he might have done drinks before. This is only food.
Yeah, this is
So
only
you
food.
couldn't make water taste like clam chowder because it's a liquid.
But you could
So
pour
you
like
could
a
only make
Gatorade mix in there and have it
Yeah, but
taste like clam chowder.
isn't that still
that's
technically
still
that's still a
yeah, that's
drink?
not
Oh yeah,
food.
all
I'm
right,
talking
yeah.
about
But
so
like
like
You're hitting me with those
Well,
technicalities.
I guess.
I don't know
Oh
what
yeah.
soup would
I'm
be
poking
considered.
holes, man. But
What
I
would
guess
soup be considered?
I guess like a regular soup is. I guess it depends what soup, but then you
We'll
have to
say
Soup is
this:
a
say
liquid with
solids.
food in it.
Solids you
right.
can make taste like anything. Liquids you can't.
So
So could I eat
s-
metal and it would taste like a burger?
You know what I mean? Like solid foods.
wait. So then are we saying then soup is just out? 'Cause it's
Soup.
technically a
If you
liquid.
have chicken soup, like let's say it's not
Yeah,
even
but
like chicken noodle soup.
not the
The
chicken
chicken and
or
the
the
noodles
noodles
would have a separate taste, but like the soup itself would
would
like
not.
I
it
feel
would
like that
taste like
also be
broth.
a lot of mental hurdles to jump over when you're eating foods that are all mixed up. Like if you have like fried rice, you have to alter the taste of the rice. You got to alter the taste of the green onions, the carrots, the egg, the chicken.
It's a lot of
I,
work.
I feel like
it's too much work.
I didn't really think out this prompt too well.
Yeah, but this is good because this we're talking about like this is some next level shit people aren't thinking of. We're
Yeah, man.
Very
genii.
true.
No, I'm not taking this.
Of course, all beer would taste the same. Not, you know what I mean, as they would normally taste.
Well, I could choose what beer I wanted to taste. I could
Yeah, and what if I put chicken in my beer? Then I would change
The
it to
chicken
wait
would taste like whatever.
again. Poking holes. Beer's a liquid. We're not doing liquids.
I know. I said beer would taste like it normally
Oh,
tastes.
I'm
Like,
so
yeah.
stupid.
I said it would taste the same, but I didn't mean all beer would taste.
Bye, guys.
I don't know. I'm already He's out of there.
That
He's
was
out.
good.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was good.
Podcast over. He's out.
Oh, you know what? I wish if I was recording from your perspective and you got to hear that, dun, you know, like when you leave Discord.
Oh yeah.
The return of shame.
Oh, you can just edit it in.
Yeah, no. Tomorrow's my last day before I go on vacay. Does that mean I have to
Mm.
do it all tomorrow?
Just
Or should I
bring
wait?
your laptop on vacay. Edit it all down
We're
there.
just
I do it on my
post with
computer.
0 editing.
Or why don't I leave my laptop with you, Pete, since you're not skiing and you can do it? We'll
That's
do
a
a
Wait, we're
great
completely
going but
idea.
not
edited
skiing?
podcast by Pete. See what
You know
it
what?
comes out
You know,
like.
I almost want you to do that so that I can edit it, and then whoever watches it would be like, "Who the fuck edited this? This is so bad." Like,
Well, the only
by editing,
difference
I have
now,
no editing skills.
because now I do live on the fly edits instead of going back in. The only difference would be you'd have to figure out how I do our intro and outro, and I don't think you'd be able to figure that out.
That'd be solving the Da Vinci Code for me. That'd take me months.
Yeah. Well,
All right. So important to mention here, our lovely producer Grace has
Oh
set
yeah.
up a huge Google Doc for us of interesting topics to cover, and one of the first ones we're covering: pet peeves.
Pet peeves,
Pet peeves.
or like
So,
nowadays, some people call it icks, which I think is just call it pet peeves. Sorry, continue.
going on the X comment. I'm watching Love Island again. Love that show. And one of the funniest things I've heard people say is when pretty much when they're just saying like, "Oh yeah, like I don't think I could, be intimate with this person. I can't see myself having sex with this person or having a romantic relationship." They instead say, "Oh, he gives me the ick."
oh yeah.
That's so harsh.
It's just weird. It's like saying you're grossed out by that.
Yeah, it's saying you're disgusted by this person. He gives me the ick.
He's not proper
Well,
fit.
they're also English. I mean, they have. Oh, I fancy.
Yeah.
They call women
Yeah.
birds. It's just
You
like
mugging
They
me
call
off.
them
you mugging me
anytime
off.
someone's hot,
Straight
it's they're
mugging me.
proper fit.
Yeah, you're
I'm
proper
getting
fit.
hot
Proper
right
fit.
now.
It's yeah. I don't
When
know.
I was first watching it, I was like, they are in really good shape. So I would say they're
They
pretty
are
properly
proper fit.
they're proper fit. And then
They're
I was like,
proper.
oh, they didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but yeah,
Ash,
pet
what is
peeve.
your pet
Yeah.
peeve?
I have been reminded of
Oh.
this recently with my vacation flights. Some people obviously don't understand airplane etiquette, but the middle seat gets both armrests, no discussion. Window seat, they got the wall to lean against if they want to sleep. Aisle, extra leg room. Window seat, all you've got is 2 armrests. And this motherfucker on the flight to Punta Cana was like shoving my elbow off of my right armrest the whole time. I'm like, dude, fuck off. This is basic etiquette here.
Also, no need to get physical.
Right?
You could just
Right?
ask them, like,
It's
hey.
gonna be awkward. I disagree.
Oh no.
I would say it
Dude, there's no
depends on the
testing.
plane.
I
'Cause, like,
think if you put yourself in the middle seat, you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't think that you deserve. I don't think anyone. Okay, so okay. Let me try to explain it. So I think the armrests are a free man. It's a free for all, right? I
No
don't think
man's land.
anyone deserves, certain armrests or whatever. I think it just gets established when another ride. Like someone just has the dominance in the row, and their arm is there, or they're nice enough and they give up the dominance to someone else to take it. I don't think that anyone
I always
should
just lean
deserve
my
it.
arms on the inside of the armrest. I'm always passing out
Oh, I
anyway,
can't
so
do that.
I don't
You're
need
just
it,
like,
like
ugh.
That fucking like
but it's not really like
shoulders
that. Like, you just put your arms down kind of, and I just sleep like this anyway. So, like, my arms are just at my side. It's not like I don't have to have them, like, propped up. They're just kinda, like, sitting on my, thighs, the
Guys,
top of my legs, and then they
that's
kinda, like, as my body relaxes while I'm sleeping, they kinda just roll off my legs and kinda prop themselves up. So, like, I don't really mind. But, like,
right.
I've had
So
planes where the window seat doesn't have an armrest, so, like, I'm, like, all fine with them taking the left one. But, like, the aisle seat, like, you have like, I always say the aisle guy should give 'cause he or she or they, whatever, have the most leg room.
see,
They, like, can access the
yeah,
bathroom the
but
easiest.
I
here's
think I think window should just not if there's no armrest like against the wall of the plane, you don't get an armrest if you're on window because you can fully
you
lean
are a
against everything.
savage, man.
That
Like,
is
come on.
cold-blooded.
That's
Yeah, it's
so
like
mean.
you can fully lean against something and like be out of the way of the person next to you and
That's
still be
true.
comfortable.
See, me, like, personally, like, I don't care much for the armrest, so I'm just like, "Eh." But, like, yeah, that would be annoying if, like, I would say that would be a pet peeve of mine if I have my arm somewhere and someone just, like, muscles it out of there and
Yeah,
takes
dude,
it. I'd
that
be
was
like,
the
"Dude."
wackest shit.
You shouldn't
Like
have
I
taken
would
no shit,
try to
dude.
I put my arm there and he put his elbow like above my arm but still in the armrest and then just slowly moved it back pushing me off.
That's just
It was
so
whack.
that's, like,
That's
passive
just
aggressive and
weird.
weird. And
Yeah.
then not only that, but then you gotta spend the rest of the flight touching each other, like, like,
Yeah, and I fucking hate touching strangers, dude. If like
me
that's
too.
also just one reason why I hate planes even though I fly a
Yeah,
lot. Like I don't want to fucking touch some random fucking person next to me, especially like when you get like a big fella next to you,
yeah.
and it's just like their entire body mass is just pushed against you, and you're just like, well, I'm in hell for the next 2 hours.
Dude, my
Now,
plane ride home from Chicago, there was a crying baby. I'm like,
Oh,
I
that's
yeah,
the
was
worst.
that's
so
I'm
bad.
sad.
changing my pet peeve. Don't bring your baby on a fucking airplane.
Yeah, like, just don't, like, just don't. Drive or don't travel, please, like, ugh.
Now, my question is, Patch, then, why did you choose the middle seat? And then I have a follow-up question based on your answer.
Okay, there's 3 seats.
Right,
I gave just the window because I'm a good guy,
right.
and the aisle was already taken.
Okay.
Also, I don't want some random person just sitting in between us because we
No,
like to
that's
watch
fair.
shows
Yeah, I
on
wasn't.
planes.
So my follow-up question then doesn't apply to your situation.
All right, cool.
This is awkward. Okay, moving on. Pete, pet peeve.
I'd say, like, this isn't like this is the end all be all, like, but it just bothers me. If I'm like, like, you like wake up and you're like getting ready to do something, and or like you're about to do something and you don't want to do it, but you're like, all right, like, I got to get this out of the way. I'm gonna do
Right.
it, and someone asks you to do it,
Oh, yeah.
or they tell you to
Oh,
do
that's
it,
the
and
worst.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. How about that?
Out of pure spite.
Out of,
Yeah.
like, it really just gets to me because I'm like, I don't want to do it. I've been putting it off. I'm finally gonna do it, and then someone tells me to do it, like, right as I'm about to. I'm like, why don't you fucking do it? How about that?
I feel like
Get
that
at
was something like growing up, like your parents maybe tell you to take out the trash or do some like stupid chore or whatever, and you're like about to do it, and then they're like, "Oh, did you do this? Like, when are you gonna do this?" And then you're like, "Well, screw
like
that, I'm not gonna do it anymore." It's like I totally get
Yeah,
that.
it's kind of like when parents didn't understand that you can't pause online games that
Yep.
you're in
yeah,
the middle
that's
of. It's
true.
like, take out the trash. It's like, all right, 1 minute. And like a
They're
minute
like,
later, you're
"No,
still in the game. They're like, take out the trash. I'm like, fuck, I got, I
I got
got
15
people to
more
kill.
minutes at least."
Or another one would be like if like my mom would yell upstairs like, "Alex," I'd be like, "What?" No response. I'd be
Yeah.
like, "What?" No, I'm like, "You're making me run all the way out there
Yeah.
just for you to tell me what it is?" Like,
Well, and then they'd be
uh,
like, "Don't yell back at me."
yeah,
I would scream it way too loud and say, "Don't yell at me." I'm like,
like,
"You
well,
just yelled at
respond.
me." Oh my God, yeah.
That's not really like a pet peeve. That's just kind of like a nuisance.
Yeah.
But the first one's a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, that irks
Yeah,
me
that's
so
fair.
much.
Fair. Fair.
All right, Willie, what about you? What's your pet
Um,
peeve?
this one started, um, I don't know. I think it just stemmed from just having an older brother, but growing up, um, eating breakfast every morning with him, and we're munching on our cereal, the classic, got those crunchy cereals or whatever. Um, and just like when there's no other noise in the room besides maybe you and someone else eating, and just listening to that, I do like that the Arthur thing with the fist, because
Bald fist.
it just irks me so much, and I honestly think that whole thing started just because having an older brother, getting pissed off at each other, fighting all the time or whatever. I think that just kind of sparked something in me, and ever
Yeah.
since then it's just,
What about
I don't
people
know.
chewing with their mouth open? Like
Dude, it's
If
like,
it's silent, I
the
don't
lip
care.
what are
smacking.
I
you
just won't
doing at
look.
that point? Why are you chewing with your mouth open? Like, close your
It's so
fucking mouth.
weird. It's
It's the
just so
easiest.
weird.
Yeah.
The easiest thing to do as a human is chew with your mouth closed.
Yeah.
And then if you look, like you'd see.
For me, it's not even
Yeah.
about seeing. It's the fucking noise that they make when they
It's
open
just
their
the noise
mouth.
always, yeah. If it's really bad to look at, I'll just, I don't care, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I'd say
those
I'd
were
say
good
that's
ones.
a valid pet peeves.
Pretty
And
valid.
we're an hour and 10 minutes in. I think the pet peeves were a good
Wrap it up there.
wrapping point. Does anyone have
End it off on an angry note.
any last minute things anyone wants to say?
Yeah, another pet peeve of mine is having to do this fucking podcast every week.
Yeah,
Well,
every month
you'll
and a
be
half at
done
this
with it
point.
soon.
We
Yeah,
haven't even
guys,
doing it every
Kinez is shipping out soon, so we're gonna try to get one more in before then, and then me and Patch will be doing it. You'll probably be seeing more guests, maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
rewrite
definitely get
some
some more
rap
guests
lyrics.
on. It'll freshen things up. We'll
Yeah,
finally get this fucking loser out of here.
agreed. And
I'll
Pete
be
is
gone for
going
a hot minute
to
too.
send us letters, and then we're gonna have him send us letters so we can read on the podcast.
I will when I
Yeah.
can.
When
I
you
don't know
can,
exactly
obviously.
how it
Yeah.
works, but I will do my best. And then also, I don't know if he decided which address to send it to, but I'll just send it to one of you.
Yeah,
Figure it out
Yeah.
from there.
we'll figure it out.
I'll send you my new address.
And I will say though, if they only allow me like one letter a week, there might be some weeks where I
Well,
gotta like write my
no,
parents and
well, write your parents first always.
Obviously.
But
yeah.
if you have
Just
extra time and you want to throw us a
tack
bone,
on an extra piece of letter to your parents and tell them to forward it to us.
yes,
Or I'll just write like a letter that's just like a general like, hey, this is how I'm doing. Hope you're doing well. And then I'll be like, just send us a
send
picture.
this over to the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, cool.
Cool.
Thanks everyone for watching. This
Been
guy's name is Will. That guy's name is Peter. Inez, Alec, whatever. That guy's name is Patch. Find us at any of these craps over here, but like way over there. It's a little too far over, but yeah, everyone have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Yeah, we don't have a
Thanks for
charity for
tuning
this
in.
one, but
Oh,
give $5 to a homeless person if you see one.
$5. That's it.
Or any charity of your choosing.
Yeah, just do something
That's it.
good.
Do
And
something
Yeah.
charitable.
don't do
How
something
about that?
bad.
In the words of a wise lesbian, be kind.
Be kind. I like that.
All right. We're gonna end on the wise lesbian. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.